What's up, y'all? It is Coach Ashton with another video here, and we're talking about HIIT versus LISS. Now, if you don't know what those mean, HIIT means high intensity interval training, and LISS means low intensity steady state training. Now, people have debated which form of cardio is better. Some say the lower state cardio is better because you won't lose muscle mass, you can recover better, and then HIIT training is better because you get the epoch effect, etc., etc. So let's go through these two forms of cardio and figure out which one is the best for you. So let's start with HIIT. So HIIT is a less time consuming form of cardio. Usually you're only doing it about 10 to 20 minutes at most. It is a lot more fun to do for most people because it is very intense. You're doing a bunch of different things sometimes, or you can just do like sprints and then like a lower intensity workout. So for example, what a HIIT workout would look like is about 30 seconds, and if this is for somebody that's fit, 30 seconds of sprinting with 10 seconds of walking. 30 seconds of sprinting, 10 seconds of walking. Or if you want to start with the moderate, it's like 15 seconds of sprinting, 15 seconds of walking. And you do that interval for about 10 to 20 minutes. So HIIT gets a lot of credit for being fast and efficient. So I definitely recommend this to somebody that doesn't have the most flexible schedule. But what HIIT really gets credit for is epoch. So what epoch means is the afterburn effect. Basically what it means is exercise post-oxygen consumption. Basically, your body has to recover from all this hard work, so your body burns actually more calories up to 24 hours after your workout. Now, a lot of studies have shown that this is only a range of 40 to 60 at the max calories after your workout. But still, 60 calories is 60 calories. That's like a dipping sauce or something that you can put on your grilled chicken breast. So what are the cons of HIIT training? So the bad things that could be contributed from HIIT training is, first of all, it uses carbohydrates as a source of energy. Now, weightlifting also uses carbohydrates in the form of glycogen as a source of energy. So if you're doing weight training and HIIT cardio, you can see that you're going to create a very negative energy demand for your body, and you will start to not recover the way that you need to. So I think that's the biggest hit on HIIT. The biggest hit on HIIT is that it is hard to recover from, especially when a lot of people, when they're doing HIIT, they can do jump squats and stuff like that. You're not recovering as fast because of that eccentric motion. So unless you're doing like a concentric form of HIIT cardio, basically like think about like a spin bike, you're constantly pushing. And you don't have that eccentric portion of the spin bike. Now what the eccentric portion is, so think about it like a bench press. I'm pushing, that's the concentric, eccentrics on the way down. That load is actually what creates the muscle fibers to rip, right? Which is a good thing in weight training because we want to build those muscles bigger. Not necessarily when we're doing HIIT cardio, because that means that we're really putting a lot of emphasis and a lot of force into our joints, into our muscles after we already weightlifted too. So how should you do HIIT? HIIT is best implemented about 1 to 2 times a week. I'm talking to you, the people who are weight training. If you're not weight training as much, maybe you can bump that up to maybe 3, 4 at the absolute most. But if you are weight training, 1 to 2 times, 10 to 20 minutes, and do a very, very intense HIIT training workout. But I would do it on a day off that you're not doing weight training, or a lighter day of weight training. And I would try to separate it from your weight training altogether. So now let's talk about LISS, low intensity steady state. So just like the name implies, it's a steady state form of cardio. So this can be walking on a treadmill at an incline. This could be any form of cardio, basically. You could just be going for a walk, and like a brisk walk, and you're walking a little bit faster than what you would do just to relax, but not fast enough to where you can't carry out a conversation. Now, why LISS cardio was done in the past, because bodybuilders thought it was the only way that they could retain their muscle. And they are somewhat onto this, because it uses fat as its main source of energy. So anytime we do a low intensity workload in general, just for example, me sitting here, I'm using fats as a source of energy, okay? And that means that I can save all those precious carbohydrates and glycogen for my workouts. So it's better for those people that weightlift a ton because they can recover faster and they can still get some calories and burn and use fat as a source of energy. Now the fat, I don't want you to get too caught up with the fat and the carbohydrates because that plays a really small factor in it. Calories are calories. You want to make sure that you're in a deficit to lose weight. But why is LISS kind of getting knocked around? Because it takes so much time and it's usually so boring. And this is the cardio that you think of when somebody says, I'm going to do cardio. This is them running, you know, for a few miles, or walking on the treadmill, or getting on the elliptical or something like that. It's just kind of boring. So a lot of people don't adhere to it because, like, who wants to just go and just walk on the treadmill for an hour? Now some people do. It can be very therapeutic. It can actually help your recovery and aid in that. But for the most part, it's not that much fun, and it takes a lot longer. So usually somebody that's doing a low intensity cardio can be doing it anywhere from 30 minutes to an hour worth of cardio in that time frame. So somebody that is doing LISS cardio, I usually recommend them doing it 3 to 5 times, depending on what their goal is. If you didn't watch, should you do cardio? My video that I made prior to this one, you should go watch that one and see if you should even do cardio in the first place. But I would recommend somebody do about 3 to 5 times a week, depending on the goal, for 30 to 60 minutes per session of LISS cardio. Like I said, dependent on the goal and dependent on their diet. So guys, which one is better, LISS or HIIT? The answer, that's an awful drum roll. The answer is both. They're both great for you. Cardio just in general can have a lot of benefits. Now it just really depends, and this is what everything is going to be. This is why I love personal training, because you can really get it tailored down to what you need as an individual. But for somebody like me, I'll do HIIT once or twice a week, usually on those off days like I said, and then I'll do a LISS cardio about twice a week as well. So I'm a lot more consistent with my LISS cardio, because sometimes my lifts are pretty intense. I'm already feeling kind of sore. I don't want to do a HIIT cardio workout on top of it. So they both can live in conjunction with each other, guys. If you do 20 minutes of HIIT, it's going to equal about 40 minutes of LISS. Not exactly, but I mean, the calories are going to be there. The number one priority. So for fat loss, if you're doing cardio for fat loss, that's not going to get you the solution that you're looking for. Guys, it's all about nutrition. So nutrition and a caloric deficit is what's going to get you fat loss, not cardio alone. Speaking about nutrition plan, if you guys need help, I am an online coach. I would love to help you out. Make sure you check out my site, www.amjbfitness.com. Would love to help you. Have a free 7-day guide on there, an 8-week guide, do online training, in-person training here in Charlotte, North Carolina. And if you guys need any help, let me know, and let me know how your cardio goes. I love you guys. I'll see you soon. Peace.